it came to raising kids, I knew that like the way everyone else kind of did it around me wasn't that way I wanted to do it. I knew that I wanted my kids to kind of have the same experiences that I did. When we got started trying to have a family, it took us a long time. We kind of had a parenting style of, we were kind of older, 7, 8 years by ourselves. And so it was a little bit different where we kind of had our kids and they became our best friends. We didn't have a lot of help, so like they were always with us. And so once we did go on dates where we did things alone, we always just missed our kids. So we knew we wanted our kids to be a big part of our lives. So we thought, what was the best way to give our kid experiences or to make them well-rounded, and it was through experiences. So we kind of took things a different style. Instead of putting money in a college fund like everyone else would do, we go and have experiences, and those experiences usually take place in nature.
It's alive! It's alive! Oh my gosh! Yeah, we got it in the net!
Bring it over here.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, darn.
Boy, that's so cool! I found a catfish! No, it's a sculpin. I know that. We caught something today. We got a sculpin on the board. We got something on the board. Sculpin.
What's been really amazing is we've seen each kid grow differently, and they're just a kinder, sweeter, they're a different version of themselves when they're doing these things out in nature. And we have seen our kids grow so much that we've wanted to do more and more and more and more. And so it was worth it to us for our time to do that. And from what I can tell is we've gotten kind of different, like our kids are just normal kids, but they've kind of gotten different set of skills already than most kids we see. That's not saying anything bad about anybody else, but it's just because of these experiences and really pushing their limit, they've done incredible things. And that's one thing out in, like when we're biking or fishing or hiking or we're doing stuff out in nature that are hard, you see that when you give a kid a hard task, that like most times we say, oh, they're too young to do that. But when you give the kid a hard task, they can respond to it. Actually more than you'll think. So that's kind of been our thing, is just kind of put our kids in stressful situations and watch them grow.
Been walking for a while, mile after mile. My soul's a little weary, but you keep me going. You keep me going. You said it'd be a narrow road, this world would never be my home. The journey might be lonely, but I'd never be alone. Been walking for a while, following the fire, and your spirit is within me, and it keeps me going. You said it'd be a narrow road, this world would never be my home. The journey might be lonely, but I'd never be alone. Never be alone. I will walk wherever you're leading, cloud by day and a fire by evening. You're the lamp that's guiding my feet, so I can see where I am going. You said it'd be a narrow road, you said it'd be a narrow road, so why am I surprised when it seems I'm on my own? You said it'd be a narrow road, this world would never be my home. The journey might be lonely, but I'd never be alone. Oh, I'll never be alone.
Yeah, so we've been fishing some waters right here in the middle of October. So things are really starting to turn on for the streamer fishing, and we're kind of in a weird lunar cycle. So we've been having really good days, and then weird days. These last few days were awesome, in my opinion. This is why I fish these rivers, to have a chance to catch some really big fish. And what we do during this time of year mostly is throw streamers. And that's because we enjoy that style of fishing. We love that style of fishing. And the reactions, the fish that we catch, we're always looking for a new personal best, which Isla was able to do. It is a little tough. We had a little bad luck. Actually, a lot of bad luck, the worst bad luck that I've had on this river so far. But Isla caught her big fish, so that was like the coolest thing in the world to me. And Axel was paddling, and it was, all of us did it together, so it was super, super, super special.
So freaking no! Oh yes! Actually put me on a fish. I'm as proud of him. I just need to call Mom. I just caught my record. Can I tell you how big he is? 22.
And a half.
I know.
And a half, right?
Mom, can I tell you something? Actually put me on that fish. All by yourself. Love you, bye.
And then today we got out early because we had some really bad wind. And when we get wind, and that's another thing, is like putting your kids in circumstances where it's like they can push themselves, but they don't hate it. And so like today, we just had a bad case of wind, and me and Isla have gotten to, because of our communication and both of us learning how to communicate with each other, we've gotten to a point now, and Axel too, like both of them, because of fishing and because of mountain biking and because of like, I need to know when they're telling me the truth. If they're really tired, they're really gassed, and I've learned because of how they tell me. And so, you know, today I got to a certain point where I'm thinking I want to catch more fish. I don't care about the wind. And she's like, Dad, I'm done. I can't row anymore. I can't fish anymore. The wind is too bad. And I think, like, you know, being in baseball and seeing so many kids get pushed by their dads, and maybe I've been guilty a little bit in fishing, but I definitely wasn't in baseball. You know, if you push them too hard, they're not going to want to do it. So there's that fine line. Most of the time as a parent, that can be frustrating, because especially if like you live to do something like fish like I do. But what's happened is, because of a lot of hard period, we've able now to get Isla and Axel fishing where we're having so much fun every single outing. And the communication's been great. And so the last 2 days were good. I pushed her a little hard yesterday, pushed them both a little hard yesterday, but we had a great day and had a lot of fun. And even when we had these, you know, the very end of the day, when I'm thinking about, I'm kind of mad that we're not fishing still, and she looks at me and is like, hey, I had so much fun, and I love just sitting here rowing with you. And it's like, it makes you kind of, I guess, like, get a higher perspective of what's important. And when you see, when you see that, it's pretty cool.
And it hurts to see you when you're living the life of the come and go. Oh, you're living the life of the come and go. Sound off. Let the light of the moon tattoo these words. You can't reach for heaven from a couch in Santa Fe. Oh no, I don't need your shelter from the storm. I'll find my own way home.
Jeez, you're getting sloppy, girlfriend.
I am getting sloppy, I'm sorry.
Should I fish?
Well, no.
Dad, you're a meat eater, Brown. Actually, you're a Grandpa Brown. That's what you are.
I'll take that. I'm skinny, but I got a big belly.
No, you're a fat brown. That's a fat brown. I got a big brown and a fat brown. His name's Diddy Bear.
Nice cast. A little hard, but that's a good cast. Your double haul's too good, I'm telling you. Like, most men don't even know how to double haul.
It's easy.
Oh, that's my toe.
Good. You deserve it sometimes.
I deserve it sometimes?
Okay. How about if you get 3 flies in a tree, we gotta switch deal? How about that?
How many did you just get?
3. Is that a deal or a no deal?
Yeah, we can do a deal on that.
Kevin, he felt like a pickle. At least when I going home skunked.
I'm a freaking bitch. What am I doing? What am I doing? That kid just gets at my heart differently than anybody else.